Sgt Slumbers ASMR. And it's been quite a while since I've done an unboxing ASMR video. And it's perfect because this is the figure that I've been waiting for a while now. Since I got this for pre-order, my comic book figure, or the action figure reseller that I buy my figures from. It's also special since it's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Well, I would say fave. The Marvel character that I have a huge affinity for. It's Daredevil, from Daredevil Born Again. Just like the season 4 of the Netflix Daredevil show, which I really love. One of my favorite shows of all time. One of my favorite comic book shows of all time. And you see, I'm a huge DC fan, and I'd say that show made me really fall in love with the character, and I would go on to just collect anything. Whether it be a figure, a Funko Pop, a comic book, a random issue with a good art, with a good cover, anything Daredevil. I actually own the previous version, the first version that was released. It was from 2017, I believe. It was from the Man Thing wave, which is also was released with like the Netflix Punisher, I think, the Elektra, the Jessica Jones, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was like almost 10 years ago. It's been a while, and yeah, this is Daredevil Born Again. So this, I really love the packaging that the Marvel Legends figures have had for like a year or so. It's just so compact, and like you can just bring it anywhere. You can just throw it in your bag without having to worry about a huge card bag that's taking so much space on your bag. And like, yeah, I love the simplicity, but I do hope that we could have gotten different art on the sides and on the back, so it's much more, well, it's different here, but yeah, you get what I mean. So this is the first, figure that officially welcomed Daredevil, Charlie Cox's Daredevil, in the MCU. It's from the show, Disney Plus show, that the first season came out in March, and they're rolling out with the second season next year. So it says here, Daredevil, what kind of a lawyer is Matt Murdock? A really good one. Ace attorney by day, Matt Murdock pursues justice for those who cannot achieve it themselves. There are other languages here. So it's just your simple box that you can just play with all the time. Just tap with. So you don't need this. I don't need it. So it comes with this card bag, this background, whatever. Features a New York apartment. So I removed. There you have Daredevil here. Comes with 2 sets of fans. Comes with this classic batons, and on this is a wired thing that that you can attach to the batons. You can just have some really cool poses. But from the figure reviewers that I've watched, it's not really wired, so you can't really do much anything with it. It sticks with this particular pose. So yeah, that's a bit of a downside, but you can just customize it with a different wire. You can just attach to it, so it's no big deal. It's whatever you're choosing as a collector. You can just, that's what I love about collecting, I guess. You can mix and match with a lot of things. You can customize and make it on your own. It feels like another creative thing. You know, just by like collecting plain collecting figures, displaying them, you can also customize. You can fix up some issues, paint issues. You can customize with whatever you like, to make the figure better for you. So it's really personal. It's tailored to whatever. So nobody cares if you dabble with it. If you change the foot, if you change the gauntlets, if you change the face. That's what I love about that. So there are no rules. So I just removed them off camera here. Let me, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it clearly because my mat's black, but here it is. It doesn't really move, so it just stays like that. Just stays like that. So yeah, this is it. And then of course the batons. Oops. I'll also show you the other figure later, so I can show you a comparison, like how Marvel Legends has improved through the years with new technology and all the articulation. Here are the hands. So what kind of sucks about this? I mean, of course, we collectors want more accessories with the hands, but they didn't give two fists, and they just gave these random oval fist, and they like grabbing or like trying to hold something hand. So like, why couldn't they just give another like complete sets of these instead of just mashing them? So it's kind of odd, but you know, it's typical for like toy companies to do that. So when they release a definitive one, a much more deluxe one, they can throw in. So they're just gonna hook you in with this release, and they're gonna hook you. They're gonna hook you again. They're gonna pull you in again with another release that's much more in line with what the collectors want. So it's typical capitalism, but you know, as collectors, we eat it up. So this is Daredevil. I love the feel of it. Right on. Like, well, there's much. It's much stiff to move around the. Well, as you can see, it's kind of weird when you try to bend his abs down and then up. Well, with up you can. Yeah, but it kind of looks awkward. For the articulation, yes, it's smooth. The elbows. The shoulders, I mean, and then the elbows. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Like, that's not, you know, it's not hard to move, because sometimes when you sometimes get a new figure and it's hard to move, and it kind of ruins the overall first time experience. And sometimes it breaks. I think, yeah, I have an Iceman figure, Marvel Legends Iceman, and then his his quads kind of popped. His lower part here, because I was trying to move it, you know, because when you get a new figure, you want to move, if you want to feel all the articulations. But yes, so this one, I'm glad it's okay with this one. But I got a new Iceman years ago, and then it was hard to and then it snapped in two, so It sucks, so I just had to glue him, but I can't get it off my mind that I have this semi-broken figure, but he's still standing, he's still okay. It's just for my X-Men shelf, which in fact, yeah, maybe I'll do another video of that, of like showing you my glass cabinet of figures. That'd be fun too, show and tell. But yeah, this such a good articulation here, and oh, okay, so he has a ball neck joint here. That's not just, he has a neck joint here, because sometimes Marvel Legends figures only have this, so it doesn't move, but that's a good way to add more articulation and movement on the neck. But yeah, of course, I'm glad my figure came with a good head sculpt, because sometimes they have errors. I know there were errors with when this came out like months ago, and then they were like, the mask is like on the side, so it's kind of ugly. But yeah, that is another thing that, I mean, as a collector, of course, apart from having like a good copy without errors, of course I want to have a good head sculpt, because it kind of ruins if you have like a figure with a bad, like a nose chip or a bad paint job, because the head is like the first thing you'd see. Their expressions, their the overall features that they have. So yeah, I'm glad this came out good. And I'll get my my other figure so I can show you. So I got here. I actually got to my other figures here. Punisher from his first Netflix series in 2017, and then this is the previous Daredevil that appeared. This costume that appeared on his like the second season of the show, of the Netflix show. So it also came with the batons, but like the batons are much more, I think the batons are better in the new one, although it's much flimsier, it's much more soft. But the batons before are like, yeah, they're just plain. And well, they both have, you can also store them both on his left leg. But yeah, here are the differences from the older Netflix Daredevil. I mean, they are the same size, but you be the judge, like which one is better for you. I mean, I personally love this one, but I think the second season of Daredevil Born Again, they're adding the double T on his chest, so it's much more really transitioning to a more comic book accurate costume, which of course we want. But yes, I mean, well, this doesn't really look like Charlie. I mean, kinda looks like the lower half of his mouth, but this is much more Charlie Cox coated with a beard and all. It's much more, I guess, much more ripped. Like his physique is much more accurate to the actor, because this feels like it has much more bigger chest. Kind of looks like a different cosplayer, actually. But for comparison's sake, let's try to. Okay, that's not it. His head is sitting really high, and his head is really sitting low. Look at that, he has no neck. Has so much neck. And too bad we couldn't get unmasked Charlie Cox head for this new release, because you know we love an unmasked head. And then side by side with Punisher. I mean, there's a new Punisher that came with this one, with this release for the Born Again show, and I didn't get it because I didn't like the head, and I already have an older Punisher. But if it's a good price, maybe I'd cop one and add to my collection. But this is John Bernthal in there. I mean, it still fits, right? Like, I know this is outdated technology with creating the faces, but hey, come on, I still love it. So, I mean, I'm not an expert poser when it comes to action figures. I want to learn that and take good comic book action figure photography. But someday, maybe. So let him hold his batons. Really looks good right there. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Such good posing, man. And like, okay, the neck, the movement adds so much. Really adds so much. Okay, it would be cool to add the this piece. Looks really good. I mean, I like a jump rope here. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me change the hands. Okay, it still bugs me that you only got one fist. Because, you know, he's a brawler. He likes to punch people. Bad guys, of course. And why do we only get one? So yeah. Yep. Put it back. Okay. Kind of scared that that's kind of fragile, isn't it? So let me put it back and then wrapping up this video. There you go. This is Charlie Cox's Daredevil from Daredevil Born Again. So there we have it, folks. Such a cool unboxing. Like, I've been kind of waiting to open this for this It's not that bright. That's like it's a good mixture of like being a grounded take of the cinematic or like live action take and the comic book. And I'm excited for when Born Again Season 2 comes out, and then there's an updated figure, of course, because they're capitalists. They're capitalists. They're gonna bank on that. So there you have it, Daredevil here. The articulation is superb. No complaints. Yes, so that has been just a quick unboxing. It's a bit of rambling here with my new figure in my collection, the Daredevil, Born Again Daredevil. It's been nice.